What's up? How you doing? Here we are. Beautiful night tonight. Beautiful night. Nice. Slight breeze, but good temperature. I have ice water here. Delicious. I have a boomerang. Yeah, that boomerang. This is nice and heavy, but this one is not the returning kind. You throw this one direction, it keeps going that way. This is for hunting. You want to get a rabbit, you want to get a bird, or maybe there's a chicken you just can't keep up with. So you will release this really hard, and it'll find the livestock for survival purposes. This isn't you going to a chicken farm and just knocking the chickens out with this. This is for survival, and it takes practice. But a bird flying by, you can, you see it going by, you throw it. And I think the best way this would work is if it was a flock going by. The odds are better, where one is hard to hit. Anyway, so we have that. Look at that good looking thing. And tonight the planets are lined up, so you can look. Where is it? So we have Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and this one is hold on. Uranus. So they're all lined up right across the sky. You're not going to feel anything. Nothing weird is going to happen. They're too far away. But when you were little, they would say, oh, the planets are lining up, and everybody thought the planets were going to crash into Earth and kill everybody. I think people have grown up since then. So I have my mystery box here. Mystery box has stuff in it that they send me every so often. It's a surprise thing. I look forward to getting this. Cut it open. Make sure you don't cut your fingers. So that's advertisement. Some underwear, fragrances. See what we got here. They have a little opening thing. I could have used this a couple of weeks ago. Put an umbrella in there. The funny thing is that I have throughout the house, and even in my truck back here, I have about 7-8 umbrellas. And on the day it was raining, my daughter, she said, you have an umbrella? And I couldn't find one. Later on I found a couple, but when I needed it, I didn't have it handy, so, but now I have an extra one. And I like these. I have long ones. I even have these short ones. So I like these short ones. You can put them in your pocket. They don't take a lot of room up. You go to somebody's house, you can put them in the corner. So yeah, look at that. I am very happy I got this. It gives you directions on how to open the umbrella up. Anybody having a hard time with that? So I'm not going to open it up now. But that's nice. It's nice and heavy too. Nice and heavy. As we continue. Acne body wash. Now, I don't have an issue with body acne. I'm past the age of that, but even when I was younger, I didn't have body acne. I wasn't doing steroids. Never. Unnecessary. But if you have them, yeah, it's sealed up. But it's called Curology Acne Body Wash. I don't know if you can see that. Always has dermatologist recommended. Yeah, of course, if you pay them, they're gonna say, I recommend this product. Just like 4 out of 5, or was it 4 out of 5 dentists recommend, was it Trident gum? Some of them recommend Dentyne. What's this? Designed in the USA. Grin, I see. So this is a tongue scraper. Get up in the morning, scrape the tongue. Made out of, I don't know, it's plastic, but it's got something else. Maybe it's, oh, there's a bunch of them. Not just one, there's many. So, check that out. Yeah, there's a lot of them. You can pass this out. 32 of them. Next, oh, wow, this is cool. This, let me look at it first. Nice. So this is a cross pen. There we go. Cross pen. So I was a Parker pen guy. That's what I used when I was in school, Parker. I would do everything with a Parker, mostly everything. But there were times that I used a cross pen. I had a friend, Chris, back in the 5th grade. He was a big Matt Christopher reader. Matt Christopher would write those sports books, kids' sports books. And every time we did a book report, Chris would always read Matt Christopher books. And he always had a cross pen. He was a cross pen guy. I was a Parker guy. Not Parker Stevenson, that was the Hardy Boys. But he had it, and it was silver. It was silver at one point. And then one day I see him and it's gold. And he said, hey, my father gold plated it. That's what he does. He goes for a living. I never met his father. I don't even know if the guy existed. But, you know, and I only saw his mother one time. They were one of the few people, he was one of the few kids in my school that parents were divorced. I think in those days people stayed together a little bit longer. But that was the 5th grade. I don't know what happened after with the rest of the kids. Maybe, you know, like, I don't know, 40–50% got divorced. But at the time, I think he was he was the only friend I had that parents were divorced. Everybody else, they were all married. So, cross pen, which I am a fan of. And this is nice. It's got some weight to it. It's the thick kind, too. It's not the thin. Look at that. It's a nice pen. Nice pen. Yeah, nice. Look at that. Good looking pen. I will write with this after. They even have, I don't know what they have there, like a certificate of authenticity. So it's not a knockoff. So yeah, that is cool. Very cool. You get good things with this stuff. It's not just, you know, Morgan Memorial stuff. Or it's not any of that. I said just, like if they include Morgan Memorial stuff. They do not. They do not. Next. This looks like one of those things that you put around your waist when you're going for a hike. Now, I don't really use this. I may start now that I have one. I usually put things in my pocket, and if they don't fit in my pocket, I don't take them. But this comes in handy. You can put your cell phone in here. You can put screwdrivers, dentine gum, Mexican jumping beans, a rabbit's foot, whatever. Feels very nice. So obviously this is waterproof. Gaston Luga. Nice. Feels of good quality. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, I may use this when I go hiking. And the only thing this will encourage me to do is bring more things. But yeah, this is nice. It's waterproof. Really nice. Wow. Every time I get something from them, it's good stuff. And I think we hit the bottom. Although, there are a bunch of coupons. Like this one here. Get $120 off. Good Shop. Good Shop food. Steakhouse. It says all American meat and seafood delivered right to your door. I may try that. And then here you get GQ magazine. They have a little barcode there. They have Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Not a fan of George Clooney. I'm a fan of Brad Pitt's, but I was a fan of George Clooney in Facts of Life. Next coupon thing, or gift certificate, I don't know what they... $200 off. Real nutrition made simple. Factor. Factor75.com. $200 off. So we may try that. And then Collars and Company, as seen on Shark Tank. Flip over special offer. Collars and Company. Upgrade your wardrobe. It's like they're pointing a finger at me. It's time to upgrade your wardrobe. Act now for an exclusive discount on products site-wide. I was going to say statewide. Use discount code, gives you a code, and get $50 off. So, very good. Anything else in here? No, that's it. That's it. It's enough. So let's check out the tongue scraper, and then I'll tell you something. Look at that. Very, very cute. See that? So you stick your tongue out and you put this on your tongue, and then you scrape all the gunk off in the morning, right? And I'll tell you a funny thing. When I see things like this, anything to do with the tongue, I remember Arthur Fonzarelli on Happy Days. There was an episode that he talked about how he brushes his tongue. I don't know which episode it was, but I remember seeing it when I was a kid. And somebody said to him, it was probably Richie Cunningham, he said, you brush your tongue? He goes, yeah. Whoa. But yeah, you're supposed to brush your tongue. Clean it off. You know, get a nice lather going there. Get your teeth all, you know, lathered up. And then rinse. So, So we get a limited edition fragrance box. I think they would add a fragrance to it, but no. I guess it's because it's different companies here. So you can get $250 off of this limited edition fragrance box. Oh no, this is I smell somebody cooking. And you know what it smells like? It smells like steak and onions. That's what it smells like. So this here you will get, it's a $263 value, but if you act now, it's $79. So, but they should have a little scratch and sniff thing. You can go like that and see what it smells like. I don't know if I want to buy it. You know, the fragrances are hard to describe. You know, online, somebody trying to sell cologne or something, or perfume, it's tough to sell it if you don't know how to describe. I mean, how do you describe it? I don't know. Some people, they smell something, they go, wow, that smells great, and others smell the exact same thing and they're like, oh man, overwhelming, too much. It's good to have a little bit, right? Take a nice shower, deodorant, and then you take a little shave, right? Shave up, and then you take the aftershave, put it up here, down here, all over, and smell nice and fresh. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. I'm always pleased when I get something from this this box here, GQ. But this pen is really nice. Look at that. Cross. Remember Christopher Cross? Christopher Cross sang that song, I think of Laura. That song was a good song. I related to that song. And they also used it on General Hospital when Luke was looking for Laura. They had that every so often. They'd play it in the background. So anyway, and I'm impressed with this umbrella. It's got some good weight to it. I mean, I don't want to open it up, but yeah, I don't want to open it up, but you know, you understand what an umbrella looks like. It's a canopy over your head. So I will keep this in the truck next time. I don't have to look for it. Although I do have some in the back seat. I just didn't think to look there the other day. I feel like Mr. Rogers, you know, when he would bring something, you know, every day he had something, he'd show up, he would bring this in and then do his little changing routine there, singing a song while he changed his cardigan and sneakers. And then he would pull something out and say, yeah, today brought this was my grandfather McFeely. That was his grandfather's name. His grandfather's name was McFeely. I don't know what kind of name that is, but I know it's Irish. McFeely. So that's it, including the body wash. Acne body wash. It has, how do you pronounce this? Salicylic acid, soliloquy. And you know what happens if you have acne on your back? How do you get back there? You know, gotta get one of those cloths or that sponge from the ocean. So we'll see. Wash my hands with that, right? And then this one says, don't forget to activate your lifetime warranty. With the umbrella, they give you a lifetime warranty. I think it's for the, yeah, it is. The umbrella, what happens? 30 years down the line, it breaks. I call them up I said, listen, that umbrella you gave me in 2025 is broken. Send me another one. And they'd be like, yeah, we're right on it right now. Mr. McFeely's going to deliver it. Yeah, I can't believe they give you directions. Look at that. Nah, it's a little bright. There we go. Directions on how to operate the umbrella. Umbrella, that's the word that you learn early on in life. It's the word that they use when they teach you the alphabet. You know, you'll have A, apple, B, ball, C, cat, D, dog, etc., etc. But then when you get to U, they say umbrella, right? Zebra for Z, X was xylophone, M, mouse. So, you know, P, pie. I remember most of those. I think F was fox. I don't think it was foxtrot. So another day. Time, you know, time. You wake up in the morning, you do the exact same thing. I'm up at 6 o'clock. It's still night out. Still night, you know, and sometimes I get up a little bit before 6, like it'll be like, you know, 5:53 and 20 seconds. And I'll look around and I go, well, it's dark, very dark. I'm hoping it's like 3 o'clock, so I have 3 more hours to sleep. And then I will look at my phone and I'll be like, gotta get up in like 7 minutes. I hate that. If I'm gonna get up, you know, like that, I prefer getting up and having, you know, 3-4 hours of sleep time. I don't like getting up like 2-3 minutes before the time 6 o'clock rolls around. You know, I like to have a little euphoria thinking, hey, I could sleep a little bit longer. But then once I'm up, I don't care anymore. You know, it's just that transition from bed to getting up. But once I get up and I, you know, take my first couple of steps like a baby, then I'm okay. Then it doesn't matter anymore because, you know, the adrenaline has hit my head and I'm already, you know, ready to go. You know, there was a time when I would get up at 5 and I would go jogging. Believe that? Can't even imagine doing that now. I'd get up really early, get ready before, this is way back in high school, and I'd do a 3-mile run, and then I would do a little training in the morning for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'd come back home. I would take a nice hot shower, and when I mean hot, and then I'd get ready and go to school. Sometimes I would run at night. Did about 3 miles at night. Had an English teacher, Mr. Flynn. Great guy. He was young back then. Guy was 33 back then, very young, and didn't really have much interaction with him. Occasionally, you know, we you know, say he was like a funny guy. He always had a joke, always had something. It was always like sarcastic stuff. So one day he was in one other classroom after school, and I was walking down the hall. This was after school, like I said, and I hear Nick, and I look and it was him. And he goes, last night, he goes, I was driving, because I guess he lived in my area. He goes, I was driving, he told me the street, and he goes, I saw you jogging. He goes, what's going on? What are you doing? You jogging, you know, you doing a sport or something? And I explained to him what was going on, and he goes, oh, I see. So we talked for like a half hour, and we mainly talked about boxing. Talked about Muhammad Ali mainly, I remember. And it was a good teacher, very, you know, strict, no nonsense guy, but funny, but with sarcasm. So I haven't seen him in decades. He's probably an old man with a cane now. It's a long time ago. So anyway, that's it. The boomerang. I've become fascinated with boomerangs. you know. But you get hit with this, I don't know if it'll kill you, not a human. I'm talking about like a rabbit or a small animal, a bird. A bird it may kill. I don't know if you hit a sparrow with this off the head. They're going at like 50 miles an hour, it'll take it down. But I think most of the animals, they get stunned. And then you go pick it up and continue the process of smoothing it out. But see, I can't do that. It would be a waste of life because I don't know how to do anything beyond, like, yeah, I could throw this, but then what? I don't know how to do the removing the insides, the entrails and all that. I have no idea how to do all that. I mean, obviously you cut here and yank out, but I don't have any experience doing that, so I prefer just to throw this into the air, maybe hit a tree, and then go shopping at that's a mama's boy. I'm telling you, they're going home right now. They're going to get a kiss from their mama on the cheek or forehead. So I prefer to go to the supermarket and get the produce and meat and all that rather than go out to the forest and hunt for quail. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to start dinner now. Tonight, pork chops. Pork chops. And rice and what else? Oh, salad. And that's it. That's enough. Good water. Anyway, that's it for now. Ciao.